So all this one is doing is just wasting time. He thought it's just like Lagos, and it will not work. You will tell me if you go to the north, you go to the east. Person is not comfortable. You are telling him what to task him like Lagos, where Lagos is full of so many things.
Osmek TV Africa.
Keep watch. Osmek.
Osmek TV Africa.
You touch it, you lose it.
Peace out.
First of all, taxing Nigeria, and you are not even taxing the rich, you are taxing the poor. It's very, very wrong. We are in the third month of his term. Nobody's salary has been increased. You understand what I'm saying? And you are taxing them. You have taxed the petrol times 3. The petrol was less than 200 naira before. It's now almost 600 naira.
And it's still increasing.
It's still increasing. The dollar was less than 600 naira before. It's almost 800 naira now.
It's 800 and like something.
Going to 900.
Yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying? Now, you are also saying you are going to tax people by 18% for next 3 years. So, it's only in Nigeria I've heard that if you own a car, you are going to pay 1,000 for owning a car. In any world, in anywhere in the whole world, if I own a car, I have to pay a penalty for me owning a car. Where do you hear that one from? That's another thing. And you have overtaxed people when you are in Lagos. Why should I be paying for more than 10 different taxes? I'll give you an example. I went to Arena in Lagos. Nobody can go into Arena to say you want to go and tax anybody because that's an army barrack. And they are doing a lot of business there. But just across the road, area boy will come and collect money from you. Local government will come and collect money from you. State government will come and collect money from you. And they will collect different tasks. Area boy will collect money for morning, afternoon, evening. From just across the road to Arena. But they cannot enter Arena because they know that's an army barrack. And that's so why do you do that? So if those people can survive it, why did they do that opposite them? If I just carry an ordinary load, you know, surely somebody will stop you and tell you come and pay for what something I'm owing on my head. Are we living in a country or we are living in a jungle? Where have we heard that one? Any part? I travel all over the world. Somebody will just stop you on the road and tell me I'm going to pay something for carrying the load I buy on my head. Is that something that we have to talk to? Then 2, everybody just do anything they like in Lagos. Area boy does his own. Last man does his own. Police does his own. Army does his own on the street. And what everybody are doing just to rape people off. I've not seen that one in any part of the world. It hasn't happened in any civilized. If we just go to Ghana here, a policeman cannot stop you and ask you for money. We don't even have all this uniform. Their purpose of what they're supposed to do is different. Just for them to be collecting money all over the places. You'll be afraid of last man. You'll be afraid of Kaya. You'll be afraid of this and all those stuff. The area boy too will not allow you rest. Is that how they run the country? That's very bad. If you go to Abuja, it's a different story. But this man wanted to carry the same thing to Abuja, to the federal level, and say you are going to be taxing them for 18%. Do you know what that one means on the economy? So if I'm producing something, you don't want to care whatever I'm producing. You just want to add 18%. You don't even know whether I'm running that thing at a loss or not. We don't have lights. We are running at a higher petrol cost. We don't have water from the government. Our roads are not good. Then you still want to be taxing. And you have not even increased people's tax. For next 3 months, they are in 3rd month now. Nobody has never known what is going to be collecting. And you say they are listening and coming. And you keep on collecting money. Is that how they run government? That's a very bad thing for him. Very, very bad. What I will suggest to him first, he has to think very well. He cannot run Nigeria like the way he runs Lagos. Lagos is very buoyant. And they're overlooking it. If you want to tax people, there's a way you can tax people. First of all, create labor environment for people to make money. And people will be willing to pay tax. I'll give you an example. I was in US. I was in London. I was in Europe. Some of us do what we call odd job. You don't need to tell you. Because in the house I stay, there's gas, there's electricity, not stop gas, not stop electricity, not stop water. The road is tied. So you will be very, very interested to pay tax. But in Nigeria, look at your road here. It's not tied. You don't have water to your house. You don't have electricity. As I'm talking to you, there is no light here. So what are we getting from government? Then you have to put borehole in your own house. So tell me, what have we gained from government? But you keep on taxing us. In America, I will stay in America for a while. I even do some work there. I know the money I paid. I'm even happy to pay them because I know what. Do you know what? When you are in US, in any part of the area you are, you can easily get a house within 2-3 hours. And you rent a house. You know you are going to pay for your gas. You're going to pay for your light, and you're going to pay your your other bills. But you know that all these things, you are doing it comfortable. And there's so many ways you can make tax easy for people. When people have jobs, you don't need to be pursuing them up and down. You go to the company that employ them. This is so much you are paying these so people. And that's what they do in the developing world. They will just tell you it's 5%. When you are collecting your salary, they've already minus it and the government gets it. Simple. Very simple. I was in Russia and I was surprised during the World Cup. Last World Cup, Russia host. Do you know we stay in some hotel? You don't pay your money direct to the hotel. You have an ATM inside that hotel. And what we did that, anybody wants to pay the hotel bill, you pay to the ATM, to the account of that hotel. Government remove their tax. When I ask them, they say, no, they have to pay their tax. If you don't pay to that ATM, government will not get their tax. And that's very simple. Very simple logic. And government make extra. Do you know what happened? The hoteliers, the people that have restaurant, has a shopping mall, they say government should allow people to stay. They have to extend our stay for 6 months. Because all of them are making good money. They say, foreigners stay. You are welcome because they have not made that kind of money in their life before. Now, what they mean is this, that if you stay extra months in an hotel, government will have taken 5% they are collecting for that extra month you stay in their hotel. You go to restaurant, you go to shopping mall to go and buy things. That money you paid, that you pay to their ATM or whatever, governments have collect their own tax. Easy. And everybody make their own money easy. But not all this one, taxing vehicle, taxing this and that. At the end of the day, so most of all this tax, it goes to individual pocket. It doesn't even go to the government pocket.
Yeah.
The area boy, who pays area boy? It goes to their pocket. You just make individual to be rich. The so-called tout and all this, the people you are paying their salary, last month and all those stuff. Any money they collect from people, it goes to their pocket. So who is fooling who? You know what I'm saying? That's the best way they can raise tax. When people are working, they'll feel more easy to pay tax. So all this one is doing is just wasting time. He thought it's just like Lagos. And it will not work. You will tell me if you go to the north, you go to the east. Person is not comfortable. You are telling him what to tax him like Lagos. Where Lagos is full of so many things. So people can overlook it. But other parts of the state, it's not like that. Some of them have not even get job to work with. You know, so I say that's why people run to Lagos to come and get jobs to do. So their own tax is different when you're talking about Nigeria here.